Hi, this is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, like, or comment. Also, please hit the bell or so you can be notified for when I upload my videos. If you would like your own personal reading, please click the link below. It's 3 questions for $15. Also, I'm going to be uploading some new content about the law of attraction, how to use imagination to manifest the things that you desire. So stay on the lookout for that. Today, I am going to do a reading. This was requested. A reading on Reginae, that's Lil Wayne's daughter, the rapper Lil Wayne, and her boyfriend, YFN Lucci, just to see what's going on with them, whatever. I mean, if you keep up with, celeb gossip, you know that they break up to make up every other week. She's mad about something. So just going to look into what the energy is around them and, what's going on. I know that, he's a rapper here in Atlanta. He has that song, Every Day We Lit. I don't know any other songs that he has. And she's the daughter of Lil Wayne and Toya Wright. Real cute girl. I feel like she can do so much better. He just has too much baggage. He's real young. I don't even think he's 30 years old yet, and he has like 4 kids, and she doesn't have any. But that's my own personal opinion. So let's see what's going on with Reginae and Lucci, as her mom calls him. Lucci in her Louisiana accent. So funny. If you watch the T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle, like she's always on there getting on Reginae about Lucci. But yeah, he has so many kids, and then he has a really young kid. Like about a few months ago, I discovered that he has a kid that's like 2 years old. And initially, I thought he only had 3, and then I see this other kid, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they're just popping up out of nowhere. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's just my opinion. I think a young girl like Reginae should be off and gallivanting and discovering life. I mean, she should have a boyfriend, but, I feel like it should be somebody that's worthy of her, not somebody that has so much baggage. But anyway, all right. So first question, what is the energy surrounding Reginae and Lucci's relationship? I got the Wheel of Fortune, but I got it in reverse. So I just feel like just a lot of bad luck. It's just a lot of bad luck, a bad energy. I just feel like it's gonna be always, for however long they're together or dealing with each other, it's going to be a whole bunch of ups and downs. It's going to be text message discovered, like pictures and all kinds of stuff. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth. It's not good energy. It's not good luck for her. It's not, no, it's no future in it. I feel like it's just a lot of ebbs and flows. Cheating, side phone calls. She'll probably find out about, people, I feel like it's going to be like women coming up or going to the blog saying they're messing with him. It's a lot. It's just going to be a lot. She's going to have to deal with a lot as long as she's dealing with him. All right. How does Lucci truly feel about Reginae? Let's see. I got the Ace of Wands, but I got it in reverse. So I'm just feeling like on his side, like he's not really there. Like the passion is gone. He's just mentally, like he's mentally checked out. There's no passion. It's probably not a lot of sex going on, and not a lot of affection. he's just not happy. He's just not happy in the situation. He, just feeling like, I don't know, like maybe he like overcommitted, or how do I want to put this? Just feeling like, he's exhausted and feeling like he showed a hand that he really shouldn't have shown. Like, made her feel like it was a future for them, or made her feel like, it was going to be a very serious long-term relationship, and he's just mentally checked out. Like, he's tired of having to put up that facade. All right, let's see. Wow, I don't think it's much affection or sex going on. If anything, it's probably like her having to initiate a lot of the affection and things like that. Let's see. Is this a relationship is this like a publicity stunt, or like a, just like one of those business arrangements? Let's see. I got the star, and I would say yes. I would say that this relationship was on his part. The relationship on his part, from his perspective, was publicity, was to get his name out there, was to make him a household name. Because being associated with someone like Reginae, and her father being who her father is, that's a good look for him. That puts him, he starts to get into the conversations of, the Lil Waynes and the Jay-Z's, and being like that megastar. So I absolutely 100% feel like this was a relationship on his part, Lucci's part, that was like, kind of like a business thing. Like, he didn't let her know that, of course, but in the back of his mind, he felt like this could catapult him, because I got the star, could catapult him further into the spotlight, to being that megastar, because nowadays it seems like, with like Jay-Z and Beyonce being like they're the standard. So it's like, in order to have that success, that longevity, and be that household name, you gotta have like that relationship that people aspire to have. So for Lucci, yes, it was absolutely one of those things where he's like, she's a cute girl, I can deal with her, it's gonna be a good look for us to be seen together. Absolutely. All right. All right, so we know it's a publicity stunt, but how does he truly feel about her? Like, how does he truly feel about her? How does Lucci truly feel about Reginae? I got the Ten of Swords, but I got it in reverse. And I just feel like when I was saying before, like when I got the Ace of Wands in reverse, that he's just like really mentally checked out. I just feel like he's just at the point of like, he doesn't care if she stays or she goes. He's not going to put in any effort. He's, just going to go through the motions. Sex, I don't think is really happening like that. If it is, it's her initiating it. He probably sometimes does, but not like with the passion that you want to have in such an, it's still kind of new. They haven't been together for what, maybe a year, a little over a year. So, they should still be in that honeymoon phase. But him, it's like, he feels like he's like, it's like a couple that's been married for 30 years. It's like they only have sex on special occasions, and he's just mentally, he's checked out. I feel like mentally he's checked out. If she was to say, I want to break up now, he would not put up a fight. He would just be like, okay, you can go. You know what I mean? Like, he would not put up a fight at all. Like, he's just feeling like it's it's not worth the struggle. It's not worth the fighting or trying to put up a fight to stay with her. And you can tell by, you can tell by the things that he posts when she goes off. Like, I remember, this is about a month ago, he said that if she feels like she's not safe with him, then she shouldn't be with him. Instead of saying something like, babe, you're safe with me or whatever, he just said basically, if you don't feel that way, then you shouldn't be with me. So to me, he just mentally checked out. Let's ask, has he ever had genuine feelings for Reginae? Has Lucci ever had genuine feelings for Reginae? Because in the beginning, honestly, even though I always felt like it was a publicity stunt, I did feel like he was attracted to her. He enjoyed spending time with her. But let's see, because I look at body language a lot, and I like their body language. I thought they were really cute together. She looked so happy. But let's see. Lucci ever have genuine feelings for Reginae? I got the Knight of Cups and I got it in reverse, so I would say no. I would say that he was playing a part. He was, playing that I'm your, knight in shining armor. He was acting. He's a really good actor. I don't feel like he was ever seriously thinking about just staying committed to her. Like, he never saw a future with her. But honestly, this is so self-explanatory. Like, this is so obvious, or it's because it's playing out the way that it's playing out, and his reactions to the things that she says. It's not like he's trying to wheel her back in or say I'm sorry, whatever. It's just like, okay, if you want to go. And I feel like he was just playing a part. He was very dishonest. He was just like playing the part of being that knight in shining armor, but he never truly wanted to be that for her. All right, let's see. How does Reginae truly feel about Lucci? I got the Three of Cups and I got it in reverse. But I feel like, as of right now, I feel like she's feeling like, I just feel like she's feeling really lonely. She's feeling kind of isolated. Like, she's, like, okay, the way that it was in the beginning, where they were spending a lot of time together, was a lot of affection and gifts and surprises, and him just being, just being that way, in the honeymoon phase. Like, that honeymoon phase, like, she knows it's over. She knows that they're not in the honeymoon phase anymore. I feel like it's a lot of, and this is so obvious, it's a lot of fights, a lot of misunderstandings. She's just feeling really confused. She's feeling not lonely, like she feels like she, sitting in a room by herself. But you know how, like, when you go from, like, in the beginning of a relationship and the person's showering you with all this time and affection and love, like, she's feeling like that's gone. So she's feeling completely like the rug has been pulled from under her. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing to celebrate anymore. And she, honestly, if she's listening to this, or anyone who knows her is listening to this, she really needs to just, like, focus on self-care and not, like, don't start drinking and getting high and, doing things like that to, self-medicate. But she definitely needs to, like, really focus on herself right now. I just feel like, and, I feel like also, like, his crew or whatever, people he hangs around, they probably really made her feel like she's part of the family, and now she's feeling like betrayed by them because she's realizing that they know certain things or have seen him do certain things and they don't let her know. So she's feeling like, oh wow, I thought we were better than that, I thought you were really down for me or whatever. So they're kind of like turning their back on her. Like, she's just seeing everything for what it is, and she's just feeling really lonely because, I did a reading on one of her best friends, which is Tayana. She's dating G Herbo, that other rapper. So when your girlfriend has her boyfriend and they're on trips and they're doing this, and then you have that, and then all of a sudden you don't have that anymore. It's like you kind of feel left out. So that's how she's feeling right now. You know what I mean? Let's see. We already know how her mother, Toya Wright, feels about Lucci. She's not feeling that at all. She feels like Reginae should just be focusing on being a young lady. I feel like Toya would be more open to the relationship if he didn't have so much baggage. Like if it was just him and then he didn't come with be in his late 20s with 4 kids, she would be like, all right, you're going through the growing pains. But because he's, it's all this cheating and texting other people and liking pictures and this, that, and the other. Then, and on top of that, he also has a whole bunch of kids. Toya was just never really feeling it. But let's see how Lil Wayne feels about this, because he never does interviews or talks or whatever. So let's see. How does Lil Wayne feel about Reginae and Lucci's relationship? Let's see. Because, she said, even on the show, she was saying that her and her father don't really talk like that because her father's like in his own world. So let's see. How does he feel about Reginae and Lucci's relationship? I got the King of Pentacles, but I got it in reverse. So I feel like he sees Lucci as not being that man that could not be the man that she is used, be the man that she needs in a husband. Like Lil Wayne does not see Lucci as being the man that she needs in a husband. He just feels like, he feels like Lucci is very selfish, just doesn't care about her feelings. And, just not like, okay, when you think of the King of Pentacles, you think about a man who is very accomplished in his career, in his family life, and Lucci is like the exact opposite of that. You know what I mean? He's not career-wise, I don't know how well that's going. It doesn't seem like it's going that well. It doesn't seem like he's on the path to superstardom. So there's a little bit of struggle. And then he's just not emotionally providing Reginae with what she needs. You know what I mean? He's not being emotionally stable for Reginae. And then money-wise, he probably spends a lot of money. He probably, because like all those young rappers or young entertainers, they spend a lot of money on cars, clothes, booze, or whatever. And that's how Lil Wayne sees him. Just like, a young dude with a lot of money who's all over the place. He's not emotionally stable. And then also, getting the King of Pentacles in reverse, he probably has he has 4 kids. I don't know how many baby moms he has, at least 2. So that's a lot of child support going here, there, and everywhere. So it's a lot of income. He's probably making a lot of money. Of course, Lucci's making a lot of money doing shows or whatever, but he's also probably spending a lot of money on all these kids that he has. So Lil Wayne doesn't see him as being able to provide Reginae with the lifestyle that she is accustomed to. Like, of course, right now he's making money, but once the shows, booking the shows dries up and things like that, and then he has all these kids he's going to be obligated for until they're 18. He doesn't see him as like being even financially stable either. So he can't provide her with anything that she needs. That's how Lil Wayne sees it. Let's see if Lil Wayne has ever expressed this to Reginae. Because Lil Wayne does not seem to be an overbearing father. Like, he provides for his kids, but he doesn't like try to tell them what they need to do or what direction they need to go. He seems like he lets them find their way in life. Let's see. Has Lil Wayne ever expressed to Reginae how he feels about Lucci? Four of Swords, I would say no. I think Lil Wayne is kind of like, just like in Lil Wayne's world. Like, I really honestly feel like he just like stays to himself. Like you know what the feeling that I get? He's the kind of father that he does not go to his kids with an iron fist. He's not saying you need to do this, you need to do that. He takes care of his kids financially, but he keeps to himself. If his kids come to him with problems, he is open, you know, Four of Swords, you know, communication or whatever, but he just relaxes, stays in his own world. So if Reginae was to go to Lil Wayne and say, I need advice for this, or how should I proceed with this, he would, you know, tell her how he feels or give her advice. But he does not go to her. He's not like Toya. He's not telling her, you know, you need to do this, I don't think this is good for you. He lets her live her own life. But if she needs him, he will be there. But he's just like, he's kind of, honestly, Lil Wayne is a little bit checked out himself, like mentally checked out himself. I'm not saying he's crazy, but I'm just saying he's kind of like, you know, those celebs that have accomplished a lot, and then they're not at the end of their careers, but you only hear about them when they have new music or they're doing a show. But other than that, they're in their house and just living everyday life. I feel like that's where Lil Wayne is right now, just living his everyday life. But his kids can come to him if they have a problem. He does not say, Reginae, I don't think you should be around this dude or whatever. But how he sees this dude, no, he does not feel like Lucci is like going to be the man that Reginae needs, or be the man that to provide her with the lifestyle that she has, you know, is accustomed to. All right, let's see. I mean, I guess that's it. All right, so this is my reading on Reginae and YFN Lucci, the rapper. Thank you so much for listening. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please hit the bell so you can be notified for when I upload. And also keep a lookout for my new content that I'm going to be uploading about, if you're interested in the law of attraction and how to use imagination to manifest your desires. I'm going to be doing videos and things like that. If you would like your own personal reading, please click the link below. It's 3 questions for $15, and I will see you next time. Thank you.